Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Dustborn. It is... You know, I only partially know what this is. It's a road trip game that has some level of musical overtures. I'm noticing a guitar in the background and a keytar. Is that a guitar or is that just a regular, like, keyboard kind of deal? I know next to nothing about musical instruments, as you can tell.
Wait, where are you seeing it? Because I'm seeing the traditional guitar.
No.
Oh, no, the keytar. Oh, it's by the wheel.
Yeah, it's by the wheel. That is a keytar, right? I'm not wrong about that.
I believe it's considered one.
But yeah, I think you're delivering a mysterious package across this it's okay, yeah, they describe it as the divided states of America, and then you have these kind of big robot. Are they robots or are they like people in armor? I don't know.
Those guys look like people in armor, but there's definitely a drone and some
the drone
planes
seems
going
friendly
overhead.
though. But yeah, so we have to smuggle a package through on this bus, and it seems like all the characters are kind of good friends, but also kind of counterculture folks. So the one thing I want to say before we dive into this is I really liked the accessibility settings for this. One, obviously having a streamer mode is a must for games like this since it has a lot of licensed music, or at least some of it. But they also have simplified QTEs and disable combat banter, two of my biggest wishlist items. I don't like QTEs. I grew up in the era and I just hate them.
In
They're
a lot of
just
horror
not
games,
fun.
the only reason why I ever die is because of just a
You didn't
one missed
mash
QTE.
the button hard enough, or oh, you weren't paying attention and forgot to press the triangle button during the cutscene, and now your character's dead, and you have to go back to the beginning of that boss fight. What? You already beat the boss? We don't care, and it's like it's so garbage, and I hate it. But then also disabling combat banter, so we can actually talk over combat, so we don't have to hear them just saying things to each other. Because otherwise it's almost impossible for me to talk over combat. So I really like that.
Hunted by the Puritans, our crew makes a daring escape from Pacifica.
I love the character designs too. Oh!
Well, also look at how they have the little comics group
Yeah.
icon on the upper left. Just what you would see with Marvel and DC back in the day.
Yeah, it very much looks like a proper comic book, but I like the character designs too. Character with a robot arm, character with, was it vitiligo? Okay, yeah, I always think of it as Viggo Mortensen, and I know that's wrong. I like the dude in the back. I don't know why, but like that's what I aspire to look like in 10 years.
Oh, I think they have a cybernetic arm.
Yeah.
Person with the white hair in the back. Pacifica, 125 miles north of Purity.
So Sunday, October 13th, 2030.
Shit.
Sorry, kid, this is not the best way to begin a story.
Okay, Sai.
Am I okay? You're the one who got us into this. You fuck.
Theo's just trying to help. No need to yell at.
Not dragging us into this would have been helpful. No, I'm
Oh,
not
my arm
okay.
isn't doing so
I'm the
good.
opposite
Oh, yeah.
Of okay.
Yep.
I'm.
Injured.
We are fucked.
We're a bit worse for wear, but we are alive.
For how long? Look at us. Blood, pain, broken bits.
To be fair,
Cutting, kid.
I never said it'd be easy.
We have a solid plan, you said. In and out before anyone realizes we're there, you said. Now, we're on the run from people with space guns built into their fucking arms. If that's a plan, I don't want to see you when you improvise.
I never improvise.
Well, I thought maybe your plan was more than grab the thing and run like hell before the Puritans catch us, and then keep running forever.
At least we got the thing. Mission accomplished.
The thing. I still don't know what this thing I risk my life for is supposed to be. Good luck getting Theo to talk. Or Pax, for that matter.
She knows better than to argue with you when you're like...
Like what? Like this? When I'm like this, Gnome? Can you explain what that means? Huh?
I'm tired. I want this conversation to be over.
Maybe you can shut down whenever you want, but I can't, because I'm an actual human being, and not an emotionless fucking drone.
At least I am able to control my emotions and not freak out over every little thing.
Every little thing. Like being chased by murderous fanatical technocrats with quantum fucking weaponry. Whatever. You guys all suck. You too, Pax.
You're being childish.
No, you're being childish.
That's your comeback?
That's
Do I
your
interrupt?
comeback.
Oh, great. Now we're doing this.
Yeah, I should.
You're the one doing this.
Sorry, kid, this is not how I
guys.
wanted the road trip to
Seriously?
begin.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Oh, the
Just did.
You're being childish.
keeping an eye on
No,
you.
you're
That
being
billboard.
childish.
I don't want to
Guys,
lose my
that's your
cool. Bad
comeback.
things happen
Stop
when I
it.
lose my
You
cool,
come
but
back.
goddamn, they're getting on my
Oh,
nerves.
great. Now we're doing this.
Shut the hell up!
Huh.
Oh, what was that light?
Vox. So
Say hello to the power of
Stop
words, kid.
bickering, please. I know we're all pretty shaken up, emotionally and physically, but we got out. We're alive. We have the cargo. Tomorrow we'll be out of the country, and on our way to Nova Scotia we'll be fine. Better than fine, we'll be free. But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. We need to stick together. We need to be a crew.
Says the woman who just used her
Anyway,
vocals to forcibly silence
That's
everyone.
all. You can talk again.
Well, that was
I hate
uncomfortable.
it when you do that.
What's going on?
Pax used her vocals to block us.
I can feel my adrenaline spiking.
Fascinating. I didn't
Sai,
notice a thing.
Your hands, they're...
I know. That's what happens when I get agitated. Pax.
I'm sorry.
What?
But you really need to chill.
Did their
Because
hands
if
turn to
anyone
stone?
sees-
Yeah.
I know. Shut up.
Also, that is a death's head moth.
Yep. So
Oh, also the air
What is
symbol.
this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music. It stands for Korean popular music.
It's K-pop. Just K-pop.
Right. K-pops.
Pop. Fuck's sake.
It's, nice. But maybe turn it down a notch, Sai.
oh,
Fine.
it would have been a different song, but we have streamer safe music on.
How's your arm, Pax?
Stings, but I'll survive.
What if I...
Okay.
It's nothing, Pax. Barely a scratch. I've seen a lot worse.
It's
Thanks,
gaslighting, but it feels better.
Okay, so we can talk to the crew. Oh,
Huh.
X is BXing.
Anything on the Nexus, no?
Are they X's?
Nothing about a daring heist committed by an unusually well-dressed crew of devilishly attractive thieves.
Well, that's the first bit of good news
I'm
today.
glad Gnome came along. They're one of the few people I trust in
Puritans
this
would want to
world.
keep this under wraps. It doesn't mean we're not being pursued.
Gnome banged their
Theo,
head
read
pretty
the
bad
room,
during the
will you?
heist.
Do head.
What did I do?
What? Or
Let's do head.
How's your head?
I've been told my
Okay.
head is great.
Your other head. Idiot.
I've survived worse.
Don't ignore head trauma. It can be very dangerous.
Okay, Dad. Oh, the Stones are playing Shoreline tomorrow. Man, we chose the wrong day to be on the run.
entrepreneur, investor, on again, off again, partner, permanently off, comic book collector, hopeless romantic. Vocals cancel out strong emotions.
Excellent for gaslighting. Interesting. And then
They, them, 37.
I like that. So are they not an android then? The boss,
You're
sort
being
of.
very quiet, Theo.
I'm counting trucks. 92. Or was that 82?
Hourglass indicates
You're
one or
talking
more
about lost
dialogue
count.
options
Lost
won't be
count.
available forever.
Of what?
The robo trucks. I thought that was maybe 102?
57.
Not helping, Gnome.
You can ask about the destination, maybe?
Not taking the bait, or what's he on about?
Oh, about the trucks?
Yeah. Let's do destination.
I'm just gonna start over. 1.
Software engineer, soulful guitarist, boss man not really well groomed. Man of mystery or giant dork, as of yet undecided.
No vocal powers. He's basic, not a normal. So one thing to note is that I didn't choose that, so we actually ran out of time. So we have to go a little faster on the dialogue choices. It's fine.
We can't discuss it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer when things aren't timed.
Hence why I was thinking maybe duo commentary is going to be a little rough on this one. We'll see how much we even get to commentate. Not going to lie, BFF at the moment.
Feeling better?
A bit. I'm pretending we're on a weekend road trip and not, on the run. I mean, usually we'd stick to coastal roads and not the desert, but at least there are,
Let's do road trips.
billboards to look
Let's
at.
talk about the road trips.
The only thing missing is a stop at Chicken House.
We should treat this whole experience as the ultimate American road trip adventure.
It is pretty epic, crossing an entire continent. If only we weren't being chased by psychos with space guns.
By tomorrow evening, we'll be out of Pacifica. No Puritans in the Republic.
Plenty of Nazis, though. Ashes, meat fire. But I guess we'll survive as long as we keep our heads down and never use our Vox.
Yeah, so the
At
Vox's
least I got this
voice.
sweet, sweet music to keep my mind off things.
Psy, artist, gig economy proletarian, best friend, insecure, high-strung, occasional drama queen, can alter her body with her vocals. So all of their powers are vocal related?
Guess so.
Because with Noam it was...
Do we really have to keep listening
Cancels
to this
emotions.
music side?
Yes.
You're lucky I love you, because otherwise I'd have to kick you out of this vehicle.
I'd love
she,
to
her,
see you
33?
try, bitch.
Con artist and grudging lead, desperately seeking liberty, hardy, headstrong, resourceful. Doesn't easily make friends. Vocals provoke strong emotions.
Look, guys, even though we're on the
Oh,
run
don't
and
drive,
dealing
auto
with
drive.
a lot right now, I'm glad I'm here with y'all.
What's going on? Are you dying?
Yeah, you're acting very weird, Pax.
Just feeling grateful.
That's nice.
Shut up,
Shut
Theo.
up, Theo.
Little hearts go to question marks.
Interactable. Hold to interact. Coffee.
Is that still drinkable?
Ugh, absolutely not.
Could switch up the music. But it is making her feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might have to.
Can't stand any more of this music.
Yeah, I think we're stuck with switching it up.
Hey, leave my music alone. Oh shit, I love this song. Come on, guys. It's a road trip. You have to sing along.
Now this is music, kid.
Oh no.
Come on.
Wait, okay, actually this is fine. Oh, because I've got simplified QTEs on, so it's not nearly as bad.
Come on now. Hey, sing along if you know what I mean. There are good ways to cry. Ooh. Hey, sing along if you know what I mean. There are good ways to die.
Guys! What?
Uh-oh.
Blue lights.
Being pursued?
Behind us.
We don't know if they're after us.
They've got their lights on. They're after us. Oh shit, oh shit, oh
Sai,
shit.
calm down.
Take a deep breath, Sai. Let's pull over. We can handle the police. Pax, maybe put the cargo in a safe place?
Handle the police how, exactly?
You know what cops do to
It's
people like
a
us.
flash drive? What is it? How do
There's
we
no
handle
point.
her?
Sai, please listen to me.
Says the woman who never listens to anyone.
I'll have to make a choice that will affect our comic book. So the story.
We're so dead. I'm not going to prison.
Push
I
or
wasn't
block.
made for prison.
Make a run
Make
for
him
it.
run or
Make her
I
pull
don't
over.
even know
Pull
what gang
over?
I'm supposed to join. Do they even
What do you-
have
what do you
Desi's in
think?
Pacifica jails?
You're
I mean,
not going to
do you
prison,
pull
Sai.
over?
Just step on it and...
No. We need to stop. We'll never make it if we try to make a run for it.
they have powers. I don't know if they would be effective against the police. Do you want to block?
Yeah, let's block.
Stop the car. We'll handle the cops.
That's interesting.
What?
The window,
window.
Sai.
Wait. Hi. Hello. Hi, officer. What's going on?
I'll need you people to step out of the vehicle.
Ooh, everyone? We're not the only ones with powers in this
Did you hear
car,
what I
kid.
said?
Gnome can deflate heightened
Step
emotions
out
with
of
their
the vehicle.
Vox. Nothing else we can...
Sorry, we gotta go quick because there's a timer thing.
Do
Okay,
people
you
speak
choose.
English?
Gnome? Some assistance?
Sir, we are complying with your orders. You can put that gun down.
What are
We're
you
not
doing?
going to...
Are you... I said, exit the vehicle.
Hey, officer, watch
Not
the
another
road.
word. I'm not warning you again. Get
Sir,
out.
please don't walk into... Road.
Jesus, fuck!
Ay, Dios mío.
Drive. Drive, Sai, now.
Diffuse the situation.
He stepped back right into... Wait, where was the body?
That
On
was
the truck?
fucked up.
It was not our fault.
If we hadn't, if we just, oh fuck.
I wonder if he had time to call us in before... Bam.
Oh fuck.
The Pacific Authority will know something's happened.
You know what cops do to people like us? We're dead.
We need to stay calm. Getting caught speeding won't do us much good. I don't think he was looking for us. It was just a random stop.
You still got the cargo, right?
It didn't go flying out of my bra, if that's what you're worried about.
All of this for that fucking thing. It better be worth it, Pax. You know what? I'm letting this thing drive itself from now on. In fact, I'm never driving again. I'm done. Done.
Auto drive engaged.
Suppose they have self-driving cars in the future.
We'll make it.
Notice how there is no greenery.
Yeah, they're out of Sacramento, and look at those domes.
Do not tell me
I was
we're
going to
lucky
say,
to
look
be
at the
alive.
trees.
Well, the trees are
I
dead
had enough
too.
to hear with being alive.
You and me both, but here we are. All we can do is keep moving and hope all of this will be worth it in the end. Notice how they call them silos?
Yeah.
Silos, one... Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe instead of neighborhood, people live in little dome colonies. I look forward to watching you play this later.
The fact that there's time decisions, though. Ooh.
You know, it's pretty slow. We just can't stop to discuss is the main issue.
Okay, let's see the panels.
So hunted by the Puritans, our crew makes a daring escape from Pacifica.
Oh, so is it a little recap of what just occurred?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gnome used their vocals in an attempt to gaslight them, but the cop catches on, draws his gun, and gets crushed by a robo-truck. So it was a... Yeah, crews made their escape for now, but this journey has just begun. What lies in wait on the long road to Nova Scotia across the American Republic? So are they having it that the United States is divided? Is it a thing where the whole middle and south of the country is one thing, and then it's just the coastlines are something else?
I'm sure we'll find the details.
I would like to know what the geography of this new reality is.
Dust Bowl. What I was going to say, though, is I wonder if you get to go back to, like, each comic book choice as kind of, like, at a later date for a chapter select. I'd like to, just to see the permutations, maybe.
San Francisco Pacifica. Oh, this was September.
Oh, like beforehand. Can take a moment.
Looks like a nice place.
Yeah.
There must be a tree outside, unless that's a false shadow or something.
Yeah, it could be.
I know this bed, kid, and it's amazing. We've spent a fair bit of time in this bed. From time to time, we've even slept in it.
Can't get through there. Can't get through there. Here we go.
I like the dusty purple on the walls.
She's finally out of the toilet.
Not loving the music, Gnome.
Tough cookies. This is my place.
It's really pretty outside.
Is that guy just standing out there waiting?
Theo? He better be. I don't want him touching anything.
So I'm just gonna poke at things. Not our instrument, kid.
Man, I can't get over this fucking apartment, Gnome. We should hang here more often.
It gets old. I prefer hanging somewhere less ostentatious.
I'll take ostentatious to sharing a studio apartment with a woman who never cleans up after herself.
That's a double fridge, or is it a fridge next to an oven?
How you cope with it and her, I'll never know.
I grew up with an older brother.
Yeah, there's an
You
oven
just get
next to the right.
desensitized.
That's the fridge over there.
As an only child
Wait,
of
no?
wealthy
What's
and
on the
emotionally
left then?
distant
Oh,
parents,
that's the fridge.
I never had to deal with another person. Until boarding school, that was.
Better than the stuff at
Immediate,
our apartment.
life-changing trauma.
Unfortunately, this is one of those games that's
What is
really hard to
taking us so
record.
long?
Pineapples.
Only Gnome can afford real
Perhaps.
pineapples.
We should finish
Oh.
up our little discussion.
Always good to have hot water on hand.
Sorry, Gnome. Right now, we are investigating your apartment.
Yeah, because
Looks
look out there. There's a lot of trees, but maybe that's just... Oh, there's the Golden
Yeah,
Gate
this
Bridge.
is San Francisco, so I guess there are some trees.
Gnome's always hoping for a rear window moment. Oh, where they're spying on something going on in someone else's apartment.
Doesn't look like there's anything specific.
Because that looks like... Oh, look at the little terrarium area. Or garden.
Just wait here, Theo. We'll call for you when we're ready.
I like that art.
Yeah, kind of bubbly.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of pop art. Why don't you look at that portrait on the other side of the room?
Are you joining us?
We will in a moment. We're looking around. That's a big TV. Do you think
Y'all.
it's over 60 inches?
probably. Who does this? Gnome does this. No, they paid a fortune for this. Trust me, kid. I told Gnome exactly how I feel about it.
Oh.
Goofy
Fingers off the
instrument, but
keytar.
Gnome loves it.
That's a collector's item.
Yep. That's a collector's item.
He is waiting on our decision.
Okay.
So, what do you guys think?
I don't know, man. This whole thing feels incredibly risky.
Riskier than being a deviant in Pacifica.
Why are you, of all people, so hot to trot? Huh? You're rich, Gnome. I mean, look at that fucking view. You don't need the money.
You'd be surprised. If anyone discovers what I am, all of this goes away. In an instant.
So they still are a drone.
Besides, you're my only friends here. What would I do without you?
Well, I have good reasons for taking the job. I'm dirt poor and work for table scraps from tech bros. Not to mention that of the three of us, I'm the most likely to be outed. You know what happens when I get stressed.
I wonder why it's
Did you
illegal for
finish
people
your
to be
discussion?
Not yet,
deviants
Theo! Jeez, man, hold your fucking horses.
in Pacifica.
What about you, Pax? I mean, do the risks outweigh the benefits?
There's nothing here for us, kid. No prospects, no security,
what
no
are you
money.
hoping
Just
to get out
fear
of
of being
this?
exposed, ending up on the street or worse. Probably the future, right? Or I spent the last 16 years living in fear of being exposed.
Pax.
This job could get us out of here to somewhere we can finally be free.
Let's do future.
Any
We don't need to
thoughts?
talk about money.
What's my future in Pacifica? Even if I could get a real job, instead of hustling for shitty gigs that pay table scraps, and even if I didn't have to worry about the wrong words spoken in the wrong place at the wrong time, there's still nothing here for me. No papers, no prospects, no family. It's not living. It's just existing. Yeah, it's worth the risk. We won't get another chance like this.
When you put it like that, I'd also like a big payday, a ticket out of Pacifica, and to not have to worry about being thrown in jail. Or worse.
You think we can trust him?
Theo, he's odd, but good odd. Like a dorky dad. I think he's legit.
What's he getting out of this? Dude has a job with the Puritans. I'm sure it comes with benefits.
Whatever his motivations, Theo's the real deal. And so's this job, Sai.
Okay, so it's settled?
Yo, Theo! We're ready.
So,
We're in. All of us. Where do we start?
okay, good. That's good. I'm glad. We start by renting a car next weekend. Something small and inconspicuous. Paid in cash.
Prologue unlocked.
Yeah.
It's probably just the same like thing that we saw earlier, just 2 pages of like, hey, this is kind of what it looks like.
Love the comic art. Oh, Dustborn, opening act. Our road trip to the Republic kicks off with an unexpected route change and the crew's first gig. So look at that. So it's a star in the middle of a field of stripes.
Yeah.
So the Republic of America, yeah, definitely a little bit more militaristic. They seem to have a guy in.
Yeah. With the name Puritans, chances are it's like heavy on genetic purity and high in
No,
technology.
I thought the Puritans were the ones in Pacifica.
Correct.
So I'm almost wondering, it seemed as though the people in Pacifica didn't like the
so
deviants,
maybe
and they.
Pacifica is a breakout state, and the rest is the Republic of America.
So
This
there's
is a
the
border
deviants,
checkpoint.
and then there's the, I suppose the drones,
Yeah.
whatever Gnome is. So
No, I think Gnome is one. I think they were just.
I think Gnome is a drone, right?
Maybe I think they were just
stated as
calling
much.
Gnome a drone because Gnome specifically doesn't have emotions because of their Vox.
Okay.
Could be wrong. I don't know.
La Torre, Subterranean Farm Collective. And this is the same day, October 13th, of the escape.
You sure this is the right dome?
This is it. La Torre.
Ugh, thank God.
Wait, is that...
When you said tour bus, Theo, I was picturing something more low-key.
You're looking at a refurbished 1986 Cougar Cruiser. Isn't she beautiful?
That is a
I love
big
it.
cruiser.
You, raise Jack. You, Jack up.
What's going on?
There's lady legs poking out from under that bus.
Please assist. I won't be able to hold the vehicle
It's a
up
robotic
for
jack and it doesn't want to come.
Take a deep breath.
Shouldn't be a
I'm
problem
gonna
just to
try and
pull her
you
out.
out.
Stop. My arm's caught. You'll break it. I can't breathe. You need to do something.
She's freaking out. What do we do?
Hello? I can't.
If nothing
Gnome,
else, Gnome's
keep her
vocals can
calm.
help keep her
Working
calm.
Hey,
If anyone
Sai,
can lift this
what?
bus,
Hold
it's
the
Sai.
bus
I
up.
can barely breathe.
But
you can.
Sai,
Just
I
listen
need
to my
you to
voice.
do this for me,
We'll be fine.
okay?
fuck.
We need
That-
to raise this bus higher.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, that one robot's holding it up, but not enough.
Shit, that's heavy.
Careful. I'm still stuck. Can't you get it any higher?
Lady, I'm barely able to keep it level. We need that jack packs.
Okay,
Try
is he able to
rebooting the
fix
UU
it?
hub. That piece of crap voice-activated box always bugs out.
Is there
Yeah,
anything I can do to control the jack from here?
Do you know how to gain access to secured systems?
Never mind.
So can you
Theo.
send him there?
I think this station runs the autonomous systems.
I'll check it out.
I still need help getting out.
The network's down.
That explains why the jack's not working.
Luna, where's the wireless router?
I have no idea.
I'll find it.
Look for a big box with
I
blinking
know what
lights.
a router looks like.
Find the router.
I think I found
All
it.
the drones are
Hold on.
bugging
I've
out.
got it. Did you cause this ruckus? It's your
something
lucky
under
day,
it.
Rust Bucket. Did you break the antenna? No wonder the wireless is down. I think we need to adjust this to get a signal again.
Are you moving it around?
Yep.
Okay. There. Oh,
I still need help getting out.
there we go.
I think we have network access again.
Thank you. I'll give it a try. Got it. Luna, system's rebooted. Voice command should work again.
You, lift bus.
Finally. Oh, fuck me, that destroyed my back.
Hey, maybe pull me out before the...
Before the jack malfunctions again. I think her name's Luna. Don't know. I'm terrible with names.
That's the last time I'm ever trusting the UU voice assistant with anything. Good thing you guys showed up when you did. Welcome to the castle. How was the trip?
Maybe you should handle this one, Theo.
You did what?
Lady, we didn't do anything.
The officer walked into the road
A
and...
Pacific Authority officer was killed.
Accidentally squashed by a
Oh,
robot.
it's
Killed
after.
waving down your car. If they weren't looking for you before, they definitely are now.
The car's off the grid. It can't be
You
tracked.
can't risk it. You need to leave Pacifica today if you plan to make it into the Republic.
That wasn't the deal, Luna.
Neither was the dead cop, Theo. Look, I'm grateful you guys showed up when you did. I'd probably be a stain under that bus by now, but... we have to
You're
move
kicking
the
us
schedule
out.
up. Nova Scotia
Seriously?
will That's... You think I wanted this? I'm grateful for the help, and I'm doing everything I can to make sure your mission is successful, but... it's too risky. We need to get you across the border today. Nova Scotia will understand. Theo, there's a Weave terminal downstairs. You can make contact with Nova Scotia there.
What about the bus? Will it be ready?
I don't think there's any damage. The robot will do a full checkup, and we need to load it with supplies for the libraries. As for you, Yellow Hat, we need to get you patched up.
Yellow Hat?
You won't
No,
make
you
it
don't wanna
across the
say it,
border
though.
wearing that shirt and the open bullet wound.
Okay.
Lucky for you, we have a doc downstairs. Short of critical injuries, it gets the job done. Finish your drinks, folks. I'll get the elevator.
Is this going to be a problem, Theo?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
does
just
she
have to check in
a
with Nova
superhero
Scotia,
belt?
and then we'll be on the
Yep.
road to Nevada. We have the bus. We have the cargo. We're just starting our journey east a day early.
Let's ask.
Fine, Sai.
Do you think we have a choice here, Theo?
Unfortunately, no. Luna's probably right. It's risky to stay here long. I trust her. And if the bus is ready, we might as well get an early start.
If you trust her, that's good enough for me.
Pax's choices of words has nudged Theo towards okay, buddy, one of the three possible codas. Codas affect the personal relationships you have with your crew and unlock new dialogues, branching narratives, and unique character endings.
So Theo, he, him, 42, software engineer. Okay, we've seen that. Okay, buddy. So we have okay, buddy, okay, boss, and okay, dad. Well, Theo's our manager and administrator. We've allowed him, or he's allowed us, to get closer, as peers and maybe also friends. Theo appears to appreciate the evolution of our relationship, but whether that will last or not is hard to say at this point.
Oh, so homegoing, maybe someday in The Outsider.
Yeah. So Gnome's thinking more and more about the idea of home, or at least the idea of home. Or more and more about home, or at least the idea of home, and they're thinking about going back to resolve the unresolved. Then there's also maybe someday, and then The Outsider. So
I think that maybe someday is if they get back
yeah,
with
I'm
Pax.
seeing the little plushie of Pax. So yeah, chances are.
Wait, wave the fist, wave the heart, and wave the mind.
Okay. So, Way of the Mind, a girl's learning from the Masters of Masquerade, me and Gnome. She's controlling her emotions using her head instead of her heart and fists. But is she losing herself in the process versus Way of the Heart and then Way of the Fist? I don't think we can see the other ones.
I think Way of the Heart is what she's traditionally been. The, loud and railing against the government. Like you see the little sign.
Yeah.
And then Way of the Fist is a bit more militant.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pax.
The elevator's waiting.
We should probably get going.
I like that it's more about not just
Oopsie.
you're in good or bad relations with a particular person. It's more of what their course is, what they will end up becoming.
It's so much more interesting than kind of your standard good
Couldn't your
and
people
evil.
have used their powers to defuse the situation with the cop?
I don't think that's...
My vocals turn my body to literal stone. I'm not sure how that would have helped.
I did try to defuse the situation, but my gaslighting didn't really help.
People often think we all have this ability to hypnotize, but that's just
Not true.
right. We've all learned to keep our vox under wraps. If
none
anyone
of us-
knew,
My vocals are only good for short cons, making other people feel bad. In a situation like that, my options are limited.
Right. Well, I'm sorry for assuming that. What happened. Now we have to get you guys out of here before the cops come looking.
Oh shoot, no, we really don't need
What?
this now. Is she sick?
Sure. Just Sure.
Let's get you patched up, Yellow Hat.
It's Pax. Give me a minute. I need the toilet.
Down the corridor to your right, through the kitchen.
I'll go with you. I really have to pee.
The weave terminal's in here, Theo.
And I'll just stand right here. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Just need the can.
Very much the same. I haven't peed since San Francisco.
This is
I
gorgeous,
won't
though.
be long.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't worry.
all the greenery.
You look like you're suffering more than me.
I mean, you
Oh, wait.
are, but that's not what I'm
Hey,
saying.
what do you think of that
So what are
Luna
you
lady?
saying exactly?
I'm
you trust
saying
her?
UU has
Can
a
we?
Hey,
Hello?
I'm
Yep.
saying UU
All
has a terrible
genders,
track
bathroom.
record, and they exploit gig workers, and you
Oh,
should
God.
be investing in Obital instead.
They're never getting a seat on the board. It's a waste of time and money.
They have a shot, and I'd love to
No!
talk to you about an
What?
exciting
No,
opportunity.
I'm not buying into Obital. You can forget the pitch. It's not happening.
You're missing out.
Obital. Lebanon city limit.
What was that? Kid, we need to sleep soon.
You okay in there?
Flashback
I'm
from their
fine.
past or the future.
I'll be right out.
No one needs to see that.
Come on, Pax.
Mm-hmm. It'll feel good to be marginally less grimy, kid.
We're okay, kid.
I'm hurting here.
Could she be pregnant?
I don't know.
Considering she keeps saying kid, and she's almost kind of narrating to herself, calling
I
herself
know the
kinda
kid.
cute.
Yeah.
Bladder is about to explode.
You said I could go first.
What can I say? I'm a magnanimous bitch.
All yours.
Unicorn tea, robot tea. Tap to holler at the crew. Dream big, unicorn tea.
You need a change at some point. Not until it's taken care of this shoulder.
Ah, yeah, you don't want to get bloody.
No, just mumbling.
Take what you need, leave what you can.
Mm-hmm. Bring along some light reading material for the ride isn't a dumb idea. I know someone who would love that. Justice for all. Is this valuable? Sounds valuable. I know who'd kill to get their hands on this. Wait, can you look at your inventory? It was just up.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that creepy little monster. It is a
Data key.
Yeah, data key.
Retrieved from Purity, $1 million lottery ticket, and a fake ID.
Mm-hmm.
American Republic, born in 1977.
1997.
Oh, 1997, sorry.
Mother of Justice. The Marilyn Monroe story?
Huh.
Like being the mother of justice. I don't know how that would be. Are you nuts?
The clever nut.
The clever nut.
Oh, what's the nutritional information? It's very rare that they actually go and bother with this. Yeah, that's actually not terrible.
Very fatty. Calories from
I mean,
fat.
it's peanuts. Go figure.
Mm-hmm. But yes. Peanuts are fatty.
I like all these details. You must recycle. Senorita, plastic goes here.
Mm-hmm.
We never say no to cold pizza, kid.
What?
You could probably use a substance after, you know.
Maybe I could have microwaved it. Oh well.
Jerky.
Mr. Strongman's jerky, sweet and hot. Made
Made
with
with
100%
lab-grown
lab-grown meat. No added nitrates. Yeah, they did a really good job with the details on this.
Let's get a better look.
Do not leave food to rot in the fridge. It's dangerous and disgusting. Please label all foods and remove before expiration. I still think back to that one girl that yelled at me in the art studio for getting rid of her, like, multiple week old milk. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it had expired.
And that was close
ages
to-
before. And it was like on graduation day. Like,
Right, we had to
everybody
clean out
was already
the
gone except for
refrigerator.
her, and I was just like cleaning out the fridge because it was gross.
They're in there right now. Don't.
Are
Just
you
worried about her.
okay in there?
Okay.
Privacy, please.
Sure.
Seriously, go away.
I'm going.
Let's get some medical attention if we can.
A dead cop. Not a great start to our road trip, kid.
Oh, a decision.
But the guy was asking for it.
No, it's a
Pulling
result
gun
of our
on us.
decision.
Oh.
And at least this way he can't ID us. Still, maybe we could have handled it differently. I don't enjoy having blood on my hands.
Oh,
Fish.
Fish. They're pretty.
You look pale. I recommend medical attention stat.
I'm fine. Probably something I ate.
I was talking about the gaping hole in your arm, but okay, sure, yeah. Happy to hear your bowels are good. Maybe get yourself patched up now.
Already on my way to get it fixed.
You know, you're not alone in this. You have a lot on your shoulders. Literally. And after what we went through last night...
Don't worry, I can handle it. I'm not your responsibility anymore.
Jesus. I'm just trying to be here for you. I can do that, you know.
Probably
Even
apologize.
if we're not sharing a bed.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I'm happy you're here, Gnome. It means a lot to me. I didn't mean
It's
to...
okay. Thank you. Go get your arm patched up. You don't want to end up with a cheap plastic substitute like this idiot.
Let's go get the arm fixed up first.
Yeah, I do want to know about this library they're referring to.
Maybe I will ask.
Where did Theo
Where's
and Luna
Theo?
steer to?
That hole in the wall right there? Luna said to send you through as soon as you came back.
Probably should go to the sick bay first.
Was it this one?
How long before they respond?
Not long. Lottie's very diligent, but we've had some connection issues.
Nova Scotia hasn't replied yet
No,
either.
that's
You
them.
sent a message through the Greenland number? Might want to try the computer.
Why would the weave be quicker than satellite? You said there were connection issues.
Both channels have been spotty. Can't hurt
Shouldn't
to
you get
cover all
medical attention
options.
first?
Okay.
Let's get you patched up.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, the doc. It's just a med kit.
Your name's Pax, right? I'm Luna. Let's check the damage. Hold still. This might hurt.
Interact while zoomed in. The topic of conversation. Those
Where'd you
medical
get
units
a
are
doc?
expensive.
Same place that's helping you across the Republic. Nova Scotia pulled some strings or paid some bribes. I don't know what we'd do without it. We get a lot of people coming across from the Republic, and some are in a bad state. I've seen kids as young as 4 or 5. Tragic stuff. The doc's a literal lifesaver. There's mostly tissue damage with some vascular trauma. Bone looks intact. Doc will get you patched up in no time.
Hope there's no
Will my
permanent
arm
damage.
recover?
Should be good as new. This machine's
Feeling we
top of the
both
line.
need?
Puritan tech.
Did you see that?
Soon as we're done here, we need to load
The
the bus
quote.
with supplies for the libraries.
I didn't.
She said we both
There aren't
need.
that many
I don't know if it
boxes.
was our
shouldn't take too
strength
long.
or
You guys
what.
look strong.
Bringing supplies
Well.
from Latour.
Most of you.
What are these supplies?
Books, magazines, political pamphlets, care packages for the libraries. Materials forbidden inside the American Republic.
Mm-hmm.
The librarians will be happy to see you. It's lonely, being a safe harbor in a fascist storm. Sorry about making presumptions earlier. We don't see a lot of divergence these days, and that leaves a lot of room for conspiracies to grow.
Oh,
I
divergence,
wish
not
there was more time to
deviance.
talk. I'd like to learn more about, about what you can do. All of you. But
We prefer anomals.
I apologize. Anomals. I think the last one to pass through was 2-3 years ago. He was like you, could make people bend to his will with just words. What do you call it? Mesmerism?
Maybe no. Oh, she
I
got that.
apologize if I get the terminology wrong. I'm not.
Uh,
I don't need a lot of.
Let's go with no.
That's not how it works. I can make people do things, but it's not exactly subtle. It's like negging, but more brutal.
I don't know a whole lot about about anomals. Sorry, again.
Most people have no idea what we can do, so they fear us instead.
This might sting again.
Ouch!
Wound's been cleaned and sealed. We just need to give Doc enough time to close it up properly and make it look...
What's happening, Luna?
Could be a false alarm, could be trouble. You folks stay here. Don't go anywhere. Pax, let Doc finish up. And please, get yourself a shirt from the break room table. You can't cross the border looking like a serial killer.
Can't argue with that. And my favorite shirt, too.
Are those...
Pacific Ups.
Oh.
Where's the car?
Dismantled and destroyed, all part of the plan. And a purity security detail. Carajo!
This cannot be
They're
good.
just talking.
I'm asking questions. If they suspected anything, they'd have this place surrounded. This does not look like a raid. If they even suspected we were here,
Can't
they
leave, at
would
least
have
not until
brought
the
an
authorities
army.
have left. What now?
What do we do?
We stay calm and we stay put. We knew this might happen. If they decide to search the place, we'll be safe in the library. La Torre's designed to hide fugitives. Maybe let the crew know what's happening? Soon as the cops leave, we should be on our way.
Yeah, we definitely have to
We
let
should
Sai
get the
know
others.
so that they don't freak out. And also get the shirt.
Yep.
That's going to be right outside the restroom.
I just wanted to look at one of these since they're here. Oh, it's just a grow light.
Yep.
I like these underground bunkers. Like, it's kind of dystopic thinking about it,
Well,
but
it just makes me wonder what the other ones have inside them.
Yeah.
Unless everyone customizes them to their specifications.
What's happening?
Unwelcome visitors. Where's Sai? She's still in there?
I don't know what she's up to.
oh, looks like I have to go for the door first.
Sai, everything okay?
Okay, the fucking alarm just went off.
Well, we do next will
No,
affect relationships,
things
but
are
there's
not
no wrong
okay.
choice.
Just let me stay in here.
Yeah, that's not an option.
You can gift jerky? Why?
Hey, you hungry?
Am I hungry? You're asking me if I'm hungry?
I have jerky. Strong ones.
I'm having a mental health crisis here and you're
Why
trying
did
to
you-
feed me jerky.
Okay, I see how this might
Way
look
of the
bad,
fist.
so I'll just hold on to this jerky for later.
You're the worst. I'm not talking to you.
We should have seen that
Move.
coming, kid.
I guess it's time to bring out the big guns.
I guess.
Wonder, why'd you do that? Why'd you offer the jerky?
I don't know. It seemed like an easy bribe.
Sai?
What? What do you want from me, huh? I told you, I'm not going anywhere.
No time for
I'll
a
just be
breakdown. Needs to
risking
get real. What are the other
everyone's
ones?
lives if I come along. I can barely control my Vox.
Stop her
I'm gonna mess up
spiraling.
big.
I'll do block.
Stop it! You need to take a moment to pull yourself together. We need you. Take a deep breath. Everything's cool. We're cool. I'm just trying to stop you from spiraling.
Yeah, okay, fair. Not sure you had to use Vox on me, but fine. I'm not spiraling anymore, so there's that. I'm ready to go now.
Are we good? Are you good?
I don't know, man. It's been a rough day. Why did the alarm go off earlier?
You didn't tell her? Just a false alarm. We need help with some boxes.
Yes! This is exactly what I need right now. Some boxes to lift.
I hate that you're not joking, Sai.
Hey, is this thing... Can they hear me down? Oh, okay.
Did it have to be a unicorn?
Luna here. I shut off the alarms, but we need you on your way. Like, now.
Unicorn.
It was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Grab one of the boxes on your way up. We need the bus packed and ready.
Okay. Are you grabbing the boxes? Did you also grab everything else off the table? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
The moment the gunshot wounds heal, they put you straight to work. Yep.
Our passports, visas, invitation letter. I think that's everything.
It'll get you safely across the Republic border, but after that...
We're on our own. Until we reach the Salt Lake Library. What if your visitors decide to revisit?
There are hundreds of farms. Are they going to investigate all of them? Once you've left, we have nothing to hide. Aside from the one patrol car 10 minutes ago, the roads look clear. The quicker you leave Pacifica, the better.
We'll be on our way across the border shortly. I believe that was the final box, Pax.
Yup.
And you have the cargo?
It's safe with us. With me, Theo.
All right. We just need to... Hey! Mira! Will you guys quit it?
Did you not want us to practice?
Check this out, Gnome.
Sai bounced back quick. Maybe too quick. I hope she's okay.
I can't wait to play our first gig.
Do we have a name yet?
How about... the Anomals?
Sure. If you want to commit suicide. Listening to those two idiots, I think your touring band cover story is sheer lunacy. But hey, what do I know?
Oh, the
It's not
touring
like they're
band
going to
thing
ask
is
us to
fun.
play a set at the border.
Sure, but maybe learn to at least hold the instruments
Look
correctly.
at me, baby. I'm a fucking rock star.
What is that guitar?
Fair
It's
point.
an axe. I don't know.
Let's hope the door is still functional along with the rest of... Oh. Hello.
Hey, what's the golem doing on the bus?
You mean your driver?
We're supposed to have a human driver, Theo.
Luna?
She won't be here until the morning.
So, one of us drives the bus. It's not rocket science.
You won't be allowed into the Republic.
We need someone with the license and skill set, Pax.
Ma'am, I'll be happy to serve as your driver. I want to assure you that I'm fully capable of operating this vehicle.
I don't think there's a point to
My
pushing.
software is also approved for transportation inside the Republic, unlike yourself. I don't mean that you have software, of course. You lack the paperwork, but I don't need any. My software contains instructions for over 1,100 vehicles. I'm perfectly capable of driving this bus.
Yeah, I'm not going to be mean to it.
I don't know if there's a way through, though.
I don't like that.
Nah.
I don't like this.
And what's the L2? You can't go forward? The machine is
That just
not
pulls up the
coming near
log.
us. Hmm.
Don't touch me.
Hey!
What was that?
Vox washback. Pax used words on the robot, but that doesn't work.
Not on machines.
Yeah, I know. Vox only works
Don't
on humans.
touch me again.
It was reflex. I just don't want any
was only
weaponized
trying-
junk
Okay.
near us.
Robot,
near
she
you,
gave you an
ever.
instruction.
Noted.
Look, I'm sorry. It's the robot or nothing.
It's just the driver, Pax.
The robot saved Luna's bacon earlier. It can't be that bad.
There's the we can't, I won't, or just no.
There's no problem here, Pax.
Maybe just the we
Oh.
can't.
They
One of
actually
the
got
options
rid of
was
one of the
removed.
options.
You won't even notice who's driving.
Nope. You didn't choose them in time.
You're making this into a bigger deal than it needs to be.
It's because Gnome's using their power on you.
Okay.
Latest
Gnome used
intel
Vox
says
Us feels
the
like I
A is
got
cleared to the
railroaded into
east,
this.
all the way to the Republic border.
She kind of deserves
I'm
it,
sorry I
though.
have to send you on your way, but we have a whole network to protect. This is not just about you. It's about the libraries and keeping the Weave operational. Without it,
The
the
weave
resistance
operational.
is dead.
I think it's the internet,
We know.
functionally.
I understand.
Good. Get your cargo out of Pacifica and through the Republic to Nova Scotia, and your name will be in the history books.
We're not out to make history. We just want to do this job and get paid for it.
Fair enough. Nice shirt, by the way.
Ready to go?
Considering how much Pax uses her voice
Well, I
to
really
push other people around, it seems kind of reasonable that she would get hit by it eventually.
Oh, I know. But it's one of those things where I suppose folks like the X-Men and stuff have to deal with this, people using their powers on each other.
Yeah.
But it feels
It's probably time
Wrong.
to leave.
yeah, especially
first,
because all
Pax.
these are about manipulation.
Yep.
Though I suppose
just
Sai
wanted
does
to
have
say thanks
Sorry.
stone powers.
for fixing me up. And for the shirt, it's colorful.
You're welcome. And safe travels, Pax.
You got everything?
Papers, passports. We're just missing the popcorn.
Why though?
Couldn't think of anything else starting with the letter P.
Dad jokes, dignity.
Your
funny.
silence speaks volumes.
Dad jokes. Oh, they're
Okay,
color-coded
Dad.
too.
Dad? Really?
That was a dad joke, if I ever heard one.
If that's wrong, I don't want to be right.
Yep, they're
Yeah.
going into dad
See, you're
territory.
Still here.
I believe the bus is ready.
Let's go.
Just waiting on you, Pax.
Yeah, Luna's giving us the stink eye.
But yeah, the dialogue choices are actually color-coded when interacting with them
I guess
based
we should
on
get going.
the moods.
Is this
Is
going to hold up
anyone
under
gonna
scrutiny?
buy our cover story?
Did you not hear us jam?
So the answer is no.
What was your thing, Shell?
No, it was what was
Check
being
this out.
read at the top, or you know, it's Pax's inner monologue interjections.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Just
this
questioning the scrutiny, but unfortunately, those pop up in the midst of dialogue.
well, it's whenever I select something. I
Oh.
can do the preview and then the hold.
So what you need to do is you need to
Yeah.
kind of scroll over them, and then we select the option. We're going to need a lot of practice before we can pass this band.
Do you even know how to play that thing?
I want to say yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is she ready?
Ready to head out?
After you.
Okay,
The open road awaits.
get on. Let's
Welcome
board
on
this
board.
thing.
Please find your seat.
Cougar Cruiser, fully restored 1986 Cougar Cruiser, built in the Republic, mobile headquarters, are home for the next 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Does it really take that long? Converted to run on clean energy.
If you're taking a lot of stops.
Yeah, if they're trying to use it as
Our
cover.
luggage is on board?
All of it, ma'am.
This is pretty sweet, Theo.
Thank Luna. She's the one who arranged all of it.
So there's the couch, there's
Plenty of room, too.
place at the table.
I thought we'd be cramped.
Can I actually sit at the table? I don't think so.
No, it looks like you have to choose the back seat.
Yep.
Guess we
This
should sit off our
seat's
feet.
mine.
Not sharing?
Plenty of room. No reason to sit on top of each other.
In that case, vintage feels. Love it.
I'm not hating this. So, what do we call her?
Cool what? The bus?
They need a name.
Bus?
You do that on purpose, don't you? Hot dog! Next stop, Nevada.
Yeah, about that.
So same day, just a couple hours later.
Nova Scotia won't be happy about this, Pax.
So we let them know we're taking a different route
To
through
do
the-
that, I need access to the Weave. And that won't happen until we get to Salt Lake. We had a plan.
Your plan. And it's not like you've been forthcoming on everything, like the contents of our cargo.
Cargo. We stole data from the Puritans and put it on this key, our one-way ticket off this continent. We can't lose this kid. It's the second most valuable cargo we've ever carried. What was the first?
Kid.
Oh, unless it is the kid.
I am pretty sure.
She's pregnant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I told you. I don't actually know what's in the data we hijacked from Purity. Nova Scotia's been tight-lipped about that. For good reason. The less we know, the better.
Crew's
We
emotional
transport our
state is
cargo
shaped
to
by their
Nova Scotia,
codas.
and we don't ask questions. That was always the plan, and you agreed to it. Look, I'm not your enemy, Pax. I recruited you, and I'm trying to protect you.
Theo's turning into crew dad.
They're my friends, Theo. Protecting this crew is my job. And taking a different route across the Pacifica border into the Republic is part of that.
Informing Nova Scotia about the detour is not our only problem. Given what happened this morning, the longer we stay in Pacifica, the riskier it gets. And if we don't show up for our booking in Winnemucca Tuesday night, we'll be in violation of our visa. We must get to Chicago by the 23rd, or we'll risk being stranded in the Republic.
Yeah, we don't want to change routes. Why did she even want to change the route?
This detour could cost us everything. And you know I'm as much in the dark about our cargo as you are.
We're ahead of schedule, so why not make an extra stop on our way to Nova Scotia? We'll still make it to Nevada on time.
Maybe. But I planned this route weeks ago. Now I don't know where we're going. Or why. I've accounted for unforeseen delays, but this one didn't have to be.
Let's change.
I'll continue.
Yeah,
You could have
continue
told
it.
me earlier. We could have discussed it.
Fine. I'll tell you why we need to go north. Just go sit down.
All right.
Okay, that was easy.
Yo, Theo. What you up to, my man?
Perusing the map.
Perusing?
What's with the old-timey paper map? We're still in Pacifica. Don't you have your mobile?
I destroyed my
go.
mobile yesterday.
Wow. Okay. Hardcore. And you can borrow mine. I still have some data left.
Let's try that again.
Oh, she's an
Hey.
artist doing a portrait.
Hey, everyone, listen up.
What's happening?
Speech.
I know the original plan was to cross the border east into Nevada, and from there on to Utah and the Rockies. But we'll be taking a different route north, through Liberty, Oregon.
Liberty?
I would actually like an explanation.
Family
concur.
or Ziggy?
What's Liberty? What did I miss?
Sister. Oh, okay. Do you want to say?
Let's do
Wait,
family.
Wait,
Just gonna
family?
leave us hanging, Pax.
They're all the same. I'll do family.
Give her a moment.
My family lives there. My mom and my sister.
Your sister? Did you know she had a sister?
I did not.
Ziggy's... she's one of us. A normal. We can't leave without her. So we're going to Liberty to get her.
Those may not
Why
be the
didn't
only
you tell us
reasons,
this
but for now
earlier?
that'll be our little secret kid.
Why didn't you tell me you had a sister?
Yeah.
Why
what
didn't I
else have
tell
you been
Theo? To
keeping
be
from
honest, I
us?
didn't trust him
So
then. I
they
still don't
didn't know
trust him to
either.
understand my
you
reasons
did
for going
not.
home.
I didn't think you'd agree to it, Theo.
If you told me it was because of family, I would have.
Hey, none of us have been home in ages. What makes you so special?
I guess picking up her sister makes this a bit different.
If we're detouring for Pax's family, why not drop in on my parents at the same time?
You know that's not the same, Sai. This is my last chance to say goodbye to Moms. We're just picking up my sister, and then we'll continue the journey. We transport the cargo across the Republic to Nova Scotia, we get our money, and then it's up to each of us to decide what's next.
Right. Plan on springing any more surprises on us?
No?
Let's not get into that just yet.
Fine. Fuck it. Let's go to Liberty. At least one of us gets to go home.
What about the plan? We're just abandoning that? Whatever. It's not like anyone's listening to me.
What was that, Theo?
Nothing.
That was exhausting, kid. And we haven't even told them everything yet. We need to do something to clear our head. How about...
Is that the Mexican flag?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm very glad I have the simplified QTEs because I am terrible at these.
Mm-hmm.
We're the aliens. We're the refugees.
Supposedly this game has combat. I don't know if we're going to see it in this video.
Maybe it's more the band performances?
No, I know there's combat. Like actual action combat of some variety. I was going to say, this almost kind of makes me think of one of the more interesting, I guess I'd almost say like new agey visual novels. You'd brought up like BioWare and Telltale. I think it fits in there. It's...
Actually, I would also say it's a lot like, what was it? It was like the True Colors game I'd played.
Oh, Life is Strange?
Life is Strange.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it very much goes in there. And it makes sense that it would. But it's... I don't know. I like it. I like games that are very character-focused, have an interesting world and setting. And, I mean, so far an interesting story. They've been very...
I just want to know if, over the course of this, we're going to learn how the country became divided and split in this particular fashion.
I do want to know that. Especially because it said the Cougar bus was made in the Republic. So maybe it split a lot.
Well, remember, 86.
Earlier. Yeah, but...
So, long before.
But no, it said the bus specifically was made in the Republic, so...
Is this an alternate history? Or
yeah, it might be. I mean, it should be if it's 2030 as of this. Like... Oh, hello.
What?
Get a nice flashback.
6 months ago.
Okay.
Another day, another dollar for weird science experiment.
It's not a science experiment. It's a linguistic test.
Dude, I have wires strapped to my head. I think this counts as weird science.
Fair point. Ready anytime.
Testing a
So,
nobles
you just want me to pick
levels?
symbols again?
Same procedure as last time. When you see a prompt, push a button.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay. Well, the interesting thing is that third symbol is the one that's on her cap. You know that one? The number 3?
So spiral is square. Hand is 2. Branches circle.
How do you feel?
Yeah, feel.
I pressed some buttons. What am I supposed to feel?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. It's mostly about those electrodes, not so much the buttons.
So, what are the electrodes telling you?
I don't know yet. We'll
Lightning
have to
bolt,
run this
snake, and
data
eye?
through
I kind of like
Okay,
just
I can
pressing
leave that
1.
I'll tell
Okay.
you more once you've studied the screen and pushed one of the buttons. And we've talked about the proto-language before, how it helps you vocalize. I'm gaining insight into how your vocals work, how you're instinctively using the proto-language to circumvent mental barriers, effectively bypassing the ears to get to the brain.
You make it sound so intrusive.
Ooh.
It is intrusive. It is brutal, and that's what makes it so incredibly fascinating.
When people
What's
use their
even
powers,
more
you see those symbols
fascinating
pop up.
is how every anomal has access to different proto-language stems, giving them, you, different abilities. We know that's because of the broadcast, but we have no idea
The
why it only happens
broadcast.
to a tiny percentage of those who are exposed.
Have you ever... Do you know of any anomal who's learned new vocals?
Before we continue, could you make another selection? We're almost done.
What, you just want to do one each time?
Yeah, why not? I
New
don't see if
vocals.
there's a difference.
You mean post-broadcast? I don't think that's possible. According to our research...
It is. When I was a kid, I had a device that let me record echoes and mess around with the recordings until it played this strange chant. And then it's how I learned
No,
to
3.
block and trigger
Aw.
people.
That's...
Why?
I don't know.
If what
No.
you're saying is true, it was would change everything. This device would be extremely valuable.
I don't have it, but I might be able to get it.
Pax, if it
Can you
works
please
the
choose
way
a
you
different one?
describe it,
Fine.
Nova Scotia would pay a fortune for it. I'm glad you trust me enough to tell me. And I'm happy you agreed to participate in these tests.
I came for the money and stayed for the company.
But you just chose the snake again.
Yeah. I don't know if any of this is meaningful, so I'm just pressing whatever.
I just feel like the branch means something.
Pax, I was thinking after we're done here today, maybe we could go out for a drink or, Are you okay? Pax? Pax!
Ooh. An alien critter! What is it doing? Came out of cyberspace.
Unless this is the kid.
Ew. Seems to be a lot of them. I mean, there was that event, and they mentioned a signal.
The broadcast.
Lebanon, yeah.
I know that tree. I've seen it before in the stillness. And now I'm dreaming about it, which makes sense, I guess.
Poison our minds with their religion and
It's whispering. What's it saying?
Poison our minds with...
We need to get closer.
woman I see every day on the street, and she's wrong. There's something
Doctors
wrong.
and scientists lie to us. They don't tell us the truth because they want to enslave us by putting transmitters in vaccines.
Wait. Oh, it's the anti-vax folks? The transmitters in the vaccines, the religion,
I see
the
them at night across the street lighting their candles and performing their satanic rituals.
satanic
And their children look
rituals.
scared. And what are they doing to the children? They're watching us from inside our own bodies.
Is this literally about the conspiracies
Okay, it's that sort of dream.
manifesting as
There are more of you.
madness? Or... I don't think you can run across the rocks. So many of them. Can you dash your way out?
I don't think I was supposed to. Oh, please don't tell me she nuked the lab. Guess we don't know. But yeah, that was kind of the light tutorial for how to combat.
Mm-hmm. But see, there's the little branch symbol.
Yeah.
Attention everyone.
2 miles from the American Republic.
We're approaching the Pacifica Republic border control.
What was that dream? We slept for 6
Pax,
hours?
You awake?
Are we sure there's no warrant out for our arrest?
We'll soon find out.
Ugh, that's reassuring.
If they thought we had anything to do with that cop getting... They would have caught up to us already, Sai.
Okay. Well,
So where's the sister? Do they...
no, they're crossing the border. Oregon is apparently not part of Pacifica. Hence why it looks Pacific Northwesty. At least I think that's the case.
Does this title screen have music?
No, it does not. Here, I will exit out to the title anyway. Because it's time for us to end this video. I'd love to keep going. But luckily, we probably will. Because I'm 99% certain Shell's going to pick this up and play it later tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely love to play through the rest of this. So, obviously we didn't get to go too far into the gameplay or the adventure, I think that's a good first bite.
Yeah, good first taste. I wish we could have seen a little bit more with the combat mechanics. But, honestly, all things considered, it set up a lot of mysteries. It set up a lot of details. It has great style. I don't know if I like the characters yet, but it's one of those where I'm sure they grow on you. You catch them at kind of a already high tension moment, and it's probably kind of difficult to get over that.
And we still don't know too much about them.
Yeah.
All we know is that Gnome was rich. I don't know through what means.
Rich parents. Single child of rich parents, didn't want for anything, somehow lost an arm. No idea why. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just, it's an interesting branching narrative game. Like, no matter what happens with the combat system, I'm hooked in a way that most story-based games do not hook me because, frankly, just when it comes down to it, most of them are just telling the same story over and over again. And near future semi-sci-fi stories, there are some of those, but there aren't that many.
And yeah, aside from the, obviously they were talking about the tech bros and whatnot, but then you also have the militant fascist government, and then also powers, almost akin to what you would have in things where you have mutants and whatnot. But it seems as though people acknowledge that they exist. I suppose it was enough to have them jailed in the Pacifica, which is kind of peculiar because you would think that Pacifica would
probably have been a haven for people with powers instead.
Unless it really is.
But there were the controlling forces called the Puritans, so maybe there's some kind of like religious takeover. I'm not sure. I'm curious to see.
That's the thing. I definitely want to see if there's an explanation for how this world works, because you only see it in glimpses and things like the billboards
it's snippets of a world that I want to see more of. And I think that's cool. I also just realized Theo is knitting.
Oh.
Yeah, he is absolutely knitting in the background. That's amazing. Anyway, I guess I might as well mention at this point that Dustborn is available now on PlayStation, I believe Xbox, and Steam. And it is $30, which I think is a fair price for what it is. I don't know how long the game is, but it's definitely got a higher, I guess I'm going to say, like, build quality than most.
I mean, I like the comic book aesthetic a lot.
Yeah.
There's also that it's definitely more of the stylistic flat cell shading for the characters, but it's really well done. You don't get the uncanny valley feeling from them.
Yeah.
And then also
they're stylistic enough that they don't look like real humans, which almost makes you be able to anthropomorphize them better, which is kind of huge for me. And honestly, it's just a striking visual style to begin with. It works really well, and I want to see more of it.
And then, of course, there's the question of, if they are going across the country under the cover of being a band, but apparently they say, I mean, at least maybe Gnome has some musical capacity because they had the piano and the guitar in their house. But I think, I mean, okay, we know that Pax at least can play and sing as well. But I am curious to see how they're going to be received as they go across the country. What songs are they going to play? Yeah. And who are the people they're going to meet along the way? And the whole thing with the librarians.
I like the fact that, you have these kind of like secret little bunker libraries with all of the knowledge and information that is deemed unacceptable. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave us a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because we got tons to check out and show off. Wait, prologue. Maybe the prologue is actually a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Look at this.
Okay. Oh, that's...
I'm just going to zoom by.
That's a lot. Also, is that concept art?
Yeah, some concept art for each of the characters.
Oh, a nice pixel version, art. The raid. Unless that's a mini game. And who is that person in the background? A villain of sorts?
Yeah, play heist on Purity in the raid. I don't know if that's in-game or not. Overseers, so these are the Puritans.
Those are the Puritans? Can we take a look at them for a moment?
I guess so. I just really need to pee.
Oh, you do too? The Herald,
fundamentalist
the
technocratic
Adjunct, and the
corporate
Overseer.
conglomerate headquartered in the independent city-state of Purity, Pacifica. They seek to transcend human form and reach enlightenment through marriage between the physical and metaphysical, between flesh and data, led by Chief Executive Overseer, who rarely leaves the chancel, the most protected and elite part of Purity, where only executive-level Puritans are allowed to walk.
Ugh, so they're the people are like, let's fuse with machines.
Yep, that's weird and freaky. All right. Well, anyway, I appreciate the fact that there is a little prologue comic here. They put a lot of work into this, and I respect it deeply. And then also story so far
is our recap.
Yeah, it looks like we only have issue 0, so I guess we still have a ways to go on the first issue. But for now, at least, I guess thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.